Hi everyone, welcome to today's consensus game. For those people who are aware of what the concept is, what we're going to do is we're going to have an audience here, facilitated by Noe and Fernando, deciding their own moves, playing against one opponent, myself, just over here. Everyone will make a decision in terms of what the best move is going to be, and then move will go on the board. I'll make my move, and whoever wins, wins. Thank you to everyone who's attending. For those people who want to see highlights of this, it'll be streamed on Facebook later this evening. Without any further ado, we'll all start drawing tiles, and we'll go, Noe, your team can go first.
All right, I'll go first. Let's draw 7 tiles. So, you better know. G, O, Z, T, N, and another O.
Oh, well done, though.
I should have shuffled the bag. Any thoughts?
Suitable zoom. Or actually, no, Z to the next to it.
Okay, so we've got 2 suggestions of zoo or zoot.
Or zoom.
Or zoot.
Keep the NG.
Yeah.
Keep that.
Yeah, I think I agree with zoot seems to be the best suggestion, so we shall go with that. Any preference on where we play?
Put it wherever you like, it's only 4 letters. So I've always got to be like a bum double word, double letter, whatever you do.
Yeah, no, you're right, we can't avoid the double letter, so let's just plonk it there. Although that exposes the Z to the double word score. Are we concerned about that, or should we move it across a little bit?
I think we can cross.
Move it one.
Please.
Yeah, okay. There we go, 26.
I should be about 7.
Yeah, exciting.
Paul, you know me too well. I've drawn reasonably well.
I don't think we get the
Aren't we going to see your letters on?
No, you're playing, I'm your phantom opponent.
Oh, I see.
He doesn't see ours either.
I don't see your letters, I can.
Okay.
He can listen to the conversation but not see them.
It's a T.
I told you, he's going to do that.
One, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 75.
Perhaps we could get rid of our Q now.
Yeah, we should. No. On the
Underline.
Yes, you.
There's no way to put it.
No.
There's no S.
There's no S, no. I think QAM.
So is everyone happy with that?
These are
Seems pretty straightforward.
Actually, what would happen if we did Irid? Does Irid take a hook in front?
I suspect
Irid,
it does.
V?
Yeah, V.
Oh,
Irid isn't bad because it gives us, it sets us up for the Q, but it may not, Nick may not leave it there for us. So,
Actually, that's not a bad idea.
yeah.
You've got a Q and an I and an N.
Because Irid at least gets rid of 2 of the I's.
All right.
Yeah,
What are people's thoughts? Kin or Irid?
Irid.
Irid?
Your taxes feel.
Everyone happy with that? Okay.
Bye, everyone.
20.
20.
Yes.
Looks drunk.
Hi, Susan.
Bye. Sarah. Not another one.
Yep.
All
Wow,
that's
what?
playing against you.
The Phantom's on fire.
So back in the census, we do this. That's our two. In the meantime, he's doing nasty things again. It sounds like all letters went out. They did.
Yes.
So perhaps we could play something here, or maybe just play something down here.
If we play down there,
Picking
won't we
the
have to
edge.
shoot off what's his face?
Well, we need to keep it open, the
We
board
do.
open
We
too.
too.
There's not exactly.
I would like to do unit down the bottom, and what that leads to SAL.
Yep. So unit over there scores 18, keeping SAL.
If you do a units there. let's
Yeah,
say
that's a
for-
decent score, isn't it? So how much is
Yeah.
that? 5, 6, 7, 14, 18, 19, 20, 25, 27,
Which is more.
36.
I would do uni across RAT and vibrator to open up another opening. You've got to keep the board open.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. So
Yeah.
Carol's suggestion, uni to open up the board a little bit, scores 14.
I'm happy with that as long as we use the U. I don't care what we do.
Yeah, you've got to keep it open.
Yeah.
Or soul, what would that S, only just a triple to
Well, I would do, if that's the case, I'd do loud, not soul.
Mm-hmm.
loud?
For 15.
Oh yeah, 15. What? So that uses LUT, and we've got A's left. That's nice.
Mm.
Loud is nice.
What's the score difference?
Oh well, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15.
No, as in like between us and Nick.
Oh, the score difference is 124.
Right. Okay.
Uni is 14, loud is 15.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
And it makes openings both ways.
So what are we going for? Do we prefer loud there or units there?
I prefer loud personally.
Unit
Loud.
loud.
What about you two? What
Loud.
You three.
Yeah.
Let's get a consensus from everyone.
Loud's fine.
Mohammed, what do you think?
Okay. So we got 3 out of 5. We'll go with loud. Okay.
Go to triple wood. 7.
No, I'm not that fortunate.
It's nice and open.
You know the language, you can have 2 T's instead of 1.
I got one of those U's.
Good. UVA.
They. Oh dear.
Sorry, same idea.
2, 6, 8, 24, 27.
12, 1, 2, 9.
Wow.
40.
That's what you're doing to us.
I think we're on the canvas here.
303, 129.
Or there's knit.
Yes. Nid scores 24.
3, 2, 4. Right, this is interesting. Interesting.
Can we save a bit of face and perhaps aim for that triple up there?
WHACK, is that a word?
You're too good. Yes. I think
Yes,
that's
that'd
the
be
word.
nice score.
Yes.
Go whack.
Yeah.
Whack it down.
Does anyone see anything better, or should we go with whack?
So I'm just doing something urgent.
Okay. We're going with
Yep.
whack. I think we should. I don't think there's anything better than that. Maybe we'll just leave that there and. 51. bonus behind.
Exactly right.
Hey, I've come up from 200 behind, so. And I'm sure you have too. Okay.
Yeah, so what Nick's basically done is by playing that, he's pretty much closed off that entire section of the board because there's no two-letter words that go with C, H, and CH. I think,
Hence the reason why we keep it open when we are behind.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, that,
What's the suggestion?
on top of that,
Rat.
In the
Oh, here.
vibrator.
Yep. Yep. We can go there.
Yeah.
Play something there. Can we get something here, maybe?
Or H, like you do OW.
Born.
Yeah. That's good.
That's nice. Gives you school. And fines is nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
very good.
Go with that.
Order.
No.
I came back from doing my own message and saw it.
$33. The comeback is all.
So that's 2, 5, 4.
How far would we go?
We now, well now I have this, it's less than 100.
Oh, there we go.
And it's
Either of the T's.
fasten.
But it's
Yeah.
like
Fasten.
E and D.
eat around meat.
I think we should just go for the bingo because it gives us 50 points.
Yep.
How many letters are left, by the way?
Not much. I think the game's over anyway, but
No, I want to see if we can trap him with one letter, that's all.
Yeah,
right.
unless you can see mine.
No, I haven't looked carefully, but like Devon seems like a decent score, so let's play and hopefully reduce the margin a little bit.
Mind you, putting the A there's going to be nice and generous to him, isn't it?
Yes, but we can't see any other bingos, can we?
No.
No.
And when you put it up there, I'll see if there are any others.
Okay, what have we got? The 68.
Yes, okay.
Okay.
Deafens and faces and NEAPs. NEAPS.
Okay, so there were probably no high scoring bonuses because they all end in S by the
Nothing in with the T.
What about with the T, Paula?
Oh, hang on, I'll go back to that. T.
Apart from fasten or fastener.
Nothing starting with a T.
Okay.
Or it doesn't have to start with it. Oh, yeah.
Fantiques, fastened, fastener, fenestra, and refasten. None of which are correct.
Alright, we did well.
368 consensus, 416 Nick.
And we've emptied the bag.
Emptied the bag and we have 6 tiles. Consensus has 6 tiles.
You're going to leave triple down the bottom for us, aren't you?
Pardon? Actually, I was.
That's uncalled for.
Alright.
I'll make that 31.
Nice.
Very good.
Is there any four-letter word we can do there ending with H?
The H. So could we go down here perhaps?
Adorer, so we've got an R and put an I after death.
Yeah.
I-R-E.
H-I-R-E.
Yes.
R-E, yeah.
That goes well, doesn't it?
That scores very nicely.
Shall we go with that?
Yep.
Okay.
1, 2,
I didn't know DEFI was a word, but
It
there you
is.
go.
Well, how many S's have there? 1, 2, 3. So Nick's got an S. Hmm.
36, I think.
Scores?
Consensus 404, Nick 447.
I think you saved me.
That's fine. 7, 8, 9, 11, 33 and out.
Yeah, done.
Should we challenge powers just in case? Make sure it's good.
+5 from us.
5, 3 is 8,
Is pars fine?
plus 5.
+5.
No, is pars fine?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a good look.
Louine's challenging.
May as well.
May as well, it's the only
What is this?
P-A-H-S.
I'm just checking.
I may have to take it off.
Is Darwin playing in Darwin and Nick is consensus? Or,
Should we do that?
Sure.
yeah.
All right, let's reverse it, everyone. Welcome to game 2. We'll be playing Noreen, and I'll be the consensus team this time. And Noreen will be playing Phantom Rats for everyone. So enjoy.
Alright, well, you guys can go first.
All right, so
No.
our turn to go first. All right, let's see how good I am at drawing tiles.
Hopefully better than me.
Oh, sorry.
Nice, you score 399.
I know. I'm just teasing, you know that.
I don't think I'm doing that good.
Alphabetical order, please.
Right.
Why bother?
Well, we're going to go alphabetical order.
Yeah.
Either way, we can't play anything.
Yes, we can.
We can.
Yeah.
Still we?
Yep.
Yes.
So we have got-
I
we have got-
Y.
We've got a four-letter word.
We have got a four-letter word.
C-Y-S-T.
Yep. So
Yeah.
that's cyst.
Mm.
And given that we've got that
So
letter
we-
there,
yeah.
we've got a good advantage with
I think
that.
we should do
Yes, and it's pretty hard to.
Yeah.
But just
Yeah.
don't put the Y underneath the double letter.
All right. So no Y under the double letter. So
Put the
Yeah.
C.
put the C under the double C under. So we'll go.
Actually, no, don't put the C either.
If we go here,
I see.
but if Noreen does have an H, we can go on top of any vowels we pick up.
Yeah.
Good point.
So we have got an advantage there.
Vowels, Nick. Remember that word?
Okay, so that's 18.
Do you remember that word, vowels?
Yeah, hopefully no vowels.
In that case,
Yeah, I'll get that
when
down.
placement, I always look to think that if you put the C over the other one, the other way, and had the ST, it's harder for them to get a word down. But if you, where you've got it now, if they've got an S, they might get a, what do you call
True,
it?
a double.
A double.
The C's also pretty conducive in that section there for 7-letter word or an 8-letter word play as well, because C's in the middle of it can also provide us some good stuff like reaction, reacting, all those sort of things.
Yeah,
It's a bit half of a dozen of one, half a dozen of another.
18.
So we're 18 there. Let's see how we go with the next one. Noreen, your shot.
I have drawn beautifully, so I will
Oh,
change.
all right.
Changing 5.
4.
Changing 4.
shake that bag before we go?
Okay, we will indeed. We have picked up some more rubbish. Does anyone have any suggestions for us here?
Yeah, why we play the second game?
Might as well just use this.
So we've got a couple of options here.
We could just do tug.
So tug there will score us 8. Leaves us with that. Keeps a couple of handy letters back. Doesn't do much to the board, so Noreen can't take much of an advantage,
No.
which is good in this case.
Or we could do gut. No, we
Or
can't.
we could do gut. Either
Either
way.
way, it opens up ING, where do we put it?
You were thinking of IS.
Or Guy, G-U-Y.
GUY will score
Actually,
us
that's
7.
better.
That blocks the S for any spots there.
Yeah.
Doesn't score much difference.
I think Guy's better.
Guy's better?
Guy.
Alright, Guy it is.
I mean, but anything up, nothing new, now we will change again.
Hopefully. So we've got 7 for that one.
25.
I think I'm a better tile person than Noreen.
Oh dear. Did you shake the bag as recommended?
No, but I just picked them up at random and welcome to what we had.
Oh dear.
Alright guys, I think my luck has turned.
Noreen's luck is turned. Here we go.
I'm just going to play ferrets, just keep it simple.
Ferrets.
It's probably double-double, but I'm not going to risk it. 12, 13, 14, 15, 72.
Alright.
What would be double-double? Oh, that's all right. We're just seeing if there's another combination that would make it a double-double. Though they're only one-letter scorers.
Well, but way you go, how did you want? So where's the
What
yes,
place
to the
is it?
fourth last?
Fourth, in the fourth position.
So do we want to do anything other than exchange with this racket?
No, we want to exchange.
Cool. Do we want to keep this one just
Yes,
in case for...
yes. Keep
Yeah,
those
that one?
3 and the O.
Somehow.
So you keep
And
those
get those.
and get rid of these.
Actually, I think you can still play it. I think I've given you the hooks.
Yeah.
Yes, we could still play it if we had the luck.
29.
Alright.
Good. Never heard of good.
Yeah, good one.
Good is
No,
9.
we choose the 3.
Okay.
Consensus 125.
Okay, so Noreen's up by almost 100.
Yes.
Now-
That's okay for parasol.
It is now, yeah. Unfortunately, we don't have the O now for infectors in if we wanted to. We have got some not great letters here though. Any suggestion from anyone?
Something that uses an eye up.
So one thing that immediately comes to mind is to play tip with a T of cyst because we have that and that.
Well, I would play UI and just get rid of the.
The UI.
That's nice. Yeah.
Up against the two of those.
Yeah, open up that to it. That'd
So
be
we've got
nice.
up the top. We've got 2E tip. What would which are we happy with?
Chewy.
2E.
Three.
2E. 2E it is.
As opposed to 3.
Oh,
All right.
That's 5.
That's
I
5.
wasn't suggesting there. I was suggesting on the other side, the other
Oh.
T. That's where I was suggesting. I don't like it there.
Which two?
Well, we
It's in
Have
ferrets.
you pressed the clock?
Down at the bottom.
pressed the clock and
Yeah,
taken
press the
tiles.
Ah.
Right.
So how many was it?
5.
Wow.
I'll give you guys a chance. I'll open up the triple.
0.
All right.
I'm impressed.
44.
Right, here we go. All right.
Definitely impressed.
We are indeed. We'll be really impressed when he sees what we have on our rack. Because,
Whoa!
have you seen it, Carol?
Not yet, but
Okay. What are we seeing?
Obviously, similar to what goes on the end of Chewy.
That's
no,
fine.
look for the 9 times.
Look for the 9. Look for the 9. Because
Yeah.
there is one.
Yes.
Watch
those
it.
two. Parities.
Pirates and
There we go.
They're
Parities.
very good.
Well done, Paula.
Paula.
I don't think we need to go any further.
Very good, game on.
Game on indeed.
Where is
Thanks for joining.
it?
Well done, I think.
I'm
Nice.
surprised I spotted that so quickly.
Yeah.
The interesting thing
I was
is
looking
that
for a D for taste.
the interesting thing is if Noreen had just played Lex and kept it open, we still would have had a play up there with the pen.
Yeah,
So-
but
so
it's
just
nice.
I just played.
So 16 of your.
Thank you.
And Carol, you know.
So we have 4 to get.
He hasn't jumped up yet, which is good.
No, that's,
Which is good for us.
Can barely see through this rut in my face.
That's 8 letters, isn't it?
no, 7.
Alright, I'll just keep it simple. $19.
I won't challenge.
Okay, so
Balwyn 310, consensus 286.
We could do that up the top.
Oh, yeah.
so we have fat up here.
Yeah, yeah.
That'll score us 31.
Yeah.
We have
Fifteen.
food there for 12, 22, 28. Or we have Taj in a variety of spots.
What could we do for the 28, sorry?
Food,
Oh, food.
F-O-O,
Yeah.
ref and oxo.
Sorry, how many points is food?
Food is 28, fat is 31,
How much is far, please? Just across the top. F-A under.
28.
Thank you.
So far will give us that rack,
Yep.
fat will give us that rack,
Mm-hmm.
food gives us this rack.
What about FON?
F-O-N,
Fine, that's fine, yeah.
F-O-N there gives us that and scores 28.
I think at this stage I'd like to keep a no and a name.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because-
Yeah.
I think.
I like font.
Fun.
So we like font,
Well, 18,
we put font up here,
28.
so 28 here is what that comes to.
Actually, before you do,
Yeah,
what we could do LOFT at the top.
we could, LOFT gives us those two
And the,
N and the O.
what would the score for loft?
Loft would give us 24, 28, 32.
Oh, there we are. Do that.
Alright,
That's good. Sometimes you don't see them until you actually put the letters on,
That's right.
on the board. That's-
Oh,
yeah, that's nice.
What do we get left?
I thought you meant down. So is that an OST?
pardon?
No, I thought Paula meant down. So that, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so loft there for 32.
Oh, now that Fire's there, I'm going to check infects.
Sorry, what's your pen? Thank you.
So 32 for that.
318 to 310.
Close.
Now we can't do it anymore, infectors is allowable.
Yes.
I'll just put this. $21.
Alright everyone.
Okay, or thoughts on?
We could do narc next to the I and chewy.
Yeah, so we've got narc and chewy and in. We have okay and oxo here.
Or it'd be better.
It's not the greatest thing.
Okay, yeah.
It's not because you can't.
Neep and peen are going to be fine. So neep will be an outplay.
Which he could put out.
And
Yeah.
you can do it in two, you can do it,
Yeah.
you can go out. There are two places you can go out.
Yeah, there are two places in the wing you can go out. So we have to presume that the wing is going to go out this move.
Yeah.
So we need to play something that is going to score well, decent leave,
And get rid of the G.
and get rid of the J.
Is there such a word as J-O-R-A?
No.
Okay. I know T.
So the maximum one you can go in terms of that is use that as an I and make injera.
What?
Is there?
What's
Oh,
it?
yeah.
Injera using the A of queer.
Never heard of it.
No.
It's an African flat pancake, fermented pancake.
Well, thank you very much.
My pleasure. They're very tasty.
Okay. So the only problem with that is that the wing is then able to score 21 with NEEP and go out.
Yeah.
So it's not going to help us that much there in terms of what we're looking at.
So the two places you can go are where?
So EN and NEEP,
Yeah.
or PENE and 1. So either way, you have to presume that the wing is going to go out and sort
And
of
which one would score the most?
PENE and 1.
And you can go south of DO as well.
So if we want to stop and getting the most, we do Joe.
That's correct. So Joe will do that one there. But we're not going to catch Nguyen up on score and he goes out.
No. How about JWL? That doesn't help either.
Well, that AJ going down wouldn't be any good, would it?
Well, it's 26 AJI, and it leaves ringed.
You said you couldn't get the triple with his letters that we did that.
Yeah.
But it ends in an
Then
So it's got
I,
E in it.
no, you
You
could,
can't get the triple with the I.
he's going to go out next move. So what was your Injera? That was
Injera doesn't score you as much as Raj and Nor.
How much did Raj get?
Raj gets you 21.
Whereas
And
Rose's
Injera
suggestion,
gets you.
Rose's suggestion
just
is
as
26.
AJI. It's
AJI will get you 26.
That's
Yeah.
Rose's suggestion.
Okay, so the best way to then calculate that is to double the value of the tiles left for a net score for yourself.
Yes.
So, RG scores 25,
26.
take off 25 using
Oh,
AJ.
sorry, yes.
Take off 10 gives you a net score of 15. Raj will score you 16, 18, 19, 21. Net score of 8, it's 13. So take off 8, it's 13. So far RG is winning in that regard.
Where are you playing Raj, by the way?
DOR. Of Doom.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
So far RG looks like it's going to give us the best net score.
We're not going to win whatever we do. I hate to tell you.
No, that's correct.
No, but you'd be thinking of your margins.
You're looking for margins, you're looking for the best possible plays here to be able to minimise the chances of losing by too much.
Mm.
It's a shame. I don't, oh no, forget that. It doesn't work anyway.
Yeah, AJI.
Pity, I don't even know if a kill takes an S. Nothing we can do with J something else.
No, and I was hoping that we'd have an I or something like that we'd be able to play gins there, which would then give us a good chance of winning. But RG is looking like the best score for you guys in terms of everything. So it's well done, the win.
Right, 24, 25.
25.
13, right. So, 393.
Nine, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm not sure if neep is a word.
Neep is fine. Neeps and tackies.
NEAP and NAAP.
NEAP means the back of your neck. NEEP is a type of, it's actually turnips.
Isn't nape at the back of the neck Neep and Neep, is it tied?
That's
Neep-
Neep with an A.
Neep also has a next in from what I remember, but then again, I might be wrong.
Consensus 388, Narween 408.
Well done, Naween.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.